Scary moments in Southern California after being rocked with an earthquake for the second time in a week. This one, it was a 4.4 magnitude quake, which originated near Los Angeles, but it was felt as far as San Diego.
Today I want to talk about California again because something unusual is going on there that is very concerning for the scientists, and they're making a grim prediction about what is happening, because what we're seeing in California right now is a record number of mini earthquakes. And because of that, it is sparking the fear that a major fault line in California could blow. So we will look into why is this and where are these quakes. So what the geophysicists are saying is that California could be at risk of a, how they call it, generation defining massive earthquake. Because already in 2024, and we have 4 months left still, there is a record number of mini quakes across the state. And you might say, oh, it's just mini quakes. No, they have a meaning, and a different meaning than the widespread assumption that people have. So the warning that they have just released, it comes only 4 days after we have seen a 4.4 magnitude earthquake that has rocked the greater Los Angeles area last Monday.
That was, I felt like a truck hit the building.
Oh my God, I was like,
Buildings swayed and things came crashing off shelves as a 4.4 magnitude earthquake was felt from Los Angeles all the way down to San Diego, the epicenter, about 6.5 miles outside LA in the neighborhood of Highland Park. All the way over in Santa Monica, a cam facing the pier shows the power of the large shocks.
and that was coming from an epicenter from a site that was close to the Chinatown area of Los Angeles.
A huge jolt to the house. It was quick, but super scary.
A couple of seconds, maybe a 3-second, a big jolt, and then maybe 2 to 3 seconds of little after jolting, and yeah.
Fox 5's sister station in LA was over Pasadena City Hall, where a pipe burst, sending water gushing. An elevator outage in the same building trapped a person inside.
She was trapped in there, but she got out safely.
So if we compare the previous decades, 2024 has had more earthquakes already than any year that we've seen since 1988. So this is significant. So especially one Caltech geophysicist is reporting about this, and she says we should expect this trend to continue. So it's already more in 2024, and we still have 4 months left. So that's why experts believe that a major quake in Southern California is due. And these quakes are usually defined by magnitudes of 7 and up. And the predictions are that this earthquake could end about 1,800 lives, leave 500,000 injured, and cause more than 200 billion in damage. So really, really devastating. And you see a map here behind that really outlines where all these earthquakes are and were, and that this is really smashing the 1988 record.
Officials in California say no major damage or serious injuries were immediately reported. But as a precaution, large structures like stadiums and buildings are being looked over, and that trains were slowed down so they and the rails could undergo safety inspections.
So the Caltech scientist is saying that it is a common misconception, and that is very important. It is a common misconception that a spike in mini earthquakes relieves tension in the plate tectonics underground. This is not the case. So many people are thinking, oh, we're seeing many mini earthquakes, so that releases the tension and that leaves everything more calm. No,
Seismology students at Caltech looked on at monitors. They're positive but shaken as the experts explain why, even at a lower magnitude than a California quake earlier this month, this 4.4 hit was more dangerous.
There's a lot of people on top of this earthquake. Fundamentally, if the other earthquakes you've been feeling and saying, oh, I don't usually feel a 4 or it's small in a 4, that's because you were farther away. This is very much the population.
And leaves everything more calm and less prone to the dangerous big one. So they think that is a good thing. But no, this is not a good thing, because it's exactly telling us the opposite. And here is why. So the most constant feature of earthquakes is the relative number of large to small. And this relative number plays a role in potentially predicting what's about to come. They can't predict when, but they can give us a time frame, and they can give us, because of that, a number. And listen to this, guys. This is where it becomes interesting. So what the Caltech scientist is saying, that for every magnitude 7 to be produced or to occur, we have 10 magnitude 6 earthquakes, we have 100 magnitude 5 earthquakes, we have 1,000 magnitude 4 earthquakes, etc. So what she's saying is, if your rate of magnitude 4 earthquakes goes up, your chance of having a bigger one would go up by about the same amount. So since the wave of earthquakes that have been recorded in 2024 in California has smashed all records, and the numbers are going up, this is concerning. So this year's wave of small earthquakes, in other words, portends a coming massive high magnitude quake sometime soon. That is the opinion of not only one expert, that is the opinion of most seismology experts. So this is something we should take serious and not just say, well, it's one scientist, they don't know what they know, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I think this is something, it is concerning. So the past year's worth of mini-quakes have brought to an end an era in California where it was relatively calm, because in Southern California has only seen about 5 magnitude 4 earthquakes each year in the past 2 decades. So in prior decades, it was different. It was not that calm. So if we go all the way back till 1932, Southern California averaged closer to 10 or 12 earthquakes of magnitude 4 and above each year. So what we can draw from this is that we can say 2024 is definitely an active year, much like it was in the past. So, and since there's 4 months left, you have to look at the number. 2024 already had 13 quakes above magnitude 4 or above this year, with 4 months left. So this could average like at 16, 17, 18 quakes per year if it continues like this. And the quake that happened on Monday in LA, it wasn't doing a lot of damage, just minimal damage. For example, like locals did spot water shooting out of a rupture along the side of the Pasadena City Hall, and firefighters were coming to aid civilians in that area. But to double down on what the Caltech scientist is saying, there was a study published just this June in this journal that's called Science Advances, and they're sharing the perspective of Dr. Jones on the risk of a major quake soon. So like I said, it's not an isolated scientist that comes up with some theory. It's really the majority of scientists. And here you can see another video that recorded the LA earthquake that just happened.
This morning, millions in Los Angeles on alert for potential aftershocks after that startling 4.4 magnitude earthquake rattled Southern California.
Oh man, that's pretty strong.
It felt like the wall was being taken out below me.
Felt like the whole ground was going away from under me.
The epicenter just north of downtown LA, happening around 12:20 p.m. Monday.
So guys, that was just a quick update about what's going on in California. There is something going on in California in another area that I want to report about in another video separate from this one. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave this video a like, and if you're new here, subscribe. And guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, thank you for joining my membership area of my channel here, so we can do totally different things together than we can do here. So thanks for that, and welcome to all my new members there. And yeah guys, I see you very, very soon. If you're bored in the meantime, check out the videos here in the end screen, and I see you soon. Stay safe, be prepared. Bye bye.